Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first I'm going to start off by using the Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte and using this as a primer. I did this in my previous video and I really like the effect it gives me because I don't really have a primer right now, so this works perfect. And then I'm going to be setting it in with some RCMA translucent powder and putting tape on the outside of my eyes just to give it a crisp line. For my transition shades, I'm going to be going into the Copper Spice palette and just kind of working it in windshield wiper motions. This video might have a lot of jump cuts, but the reason for that is just because I wanted it to be a quick one. So I didn't really go in depth and show you what I was doing, but you can get the gist of what I'm doing. So this is like a basic pretty in pink Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. I wanted to do just like an all pink makeup look and I love the way this came out. So I'm picking up this kind of mauve-y like taupe shade from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. This is the shade in Shy, and further blending this out, this is like my first intro to like the pink, that way we won't go like to stark pink. Then I'm going to pick up the shade Flamingo and just do the same thing but focus on the outer corners of my eye, because essentially I want to keep the inner corner of my eye very clean and open for the shimmer shade we're going to use in a little bit. After we take that shade Flamingo, I'm going to be taking with a tiny little brush right now the shade Man Eater and applying this on the outer V area and just kind of slowly building that up. I like to use this tiny little brush because it gives me a little bit more control for this type of look. So with any look, you're going to blend it out once you finish applying this shade right here. And you have to blend it out, if not you'll have any like harsh and like not seamless transitions. So then I'm going to pick up the concealer and use it on a very little thin brush to clean up my inner corner and like right in the middle of my eye, just because I want this part to be very bright and show that shimmer shade we're going to use in a little bit. I'm going to grab some setting spray and just kind of wet my brush a little bit to pick up more of that pigment, and I'm using the shade Angelic and just patting this in on my eye just so we can get the most out of the color. And it's such a pretty color, like these combination, I'm obsessed with the way it came out. So then in a little bit, as you can see, it kind of went over that corner shade. I'm going to take the shade Man Eater and kind of blend these two colors together and marry them together. That way they're kind of like seamless, like you can see right here. And then I'm going to take like a fluffier brush and just blend out any harsh lines that I feel like I may have. And we're going to remove our tape. For my tape, I feel like I put it a little bit too high. The crease came out, like it evened up with my brows, like with the corner of my eyebrows, but I didn't like it, so in a little bit we're going to clean it up. So then I'm going to take my foundation. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is like one of my favorite ones. If you've seen, like all my videos, like honestly are of me using this foundation. It's just what works for me. It sits so well on my skin. I love it. So then I'm going to do some contouring. I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, this middle color right here, and just kind of contour my cheekbones, go all crazy on my nose. And then we will be using some concealer. I realized I probably should have done concealer first and then contour, but I was feeling a little opposite day today, so we'll just go in and add some more contour once the concealer is blended out. Then I figured, sticking with the Valentine's Day theme, I'm going to put a little heart right in the center of my forehead, and then we're going to blend this out with a beauty blender. And then I will go back and add a little bit more of that bronzer, and don't worry, it will be blended out. Right now it looks a little bit harsh, and then I'm going to blend out my nose contour as well. adding some RCMA translucent powder just to chisel out that jawbone area right there, just to make the contour pop a little bit more. Then I'll be adding it under my eyes to bake and setting the rest of my face with it as well. Then I'm going to take the shade Man Eater and Flamingo and add it on my lower lash line. And I'm also going to be pulling it up towards that corner just so I could blend it out and make it a little bit more lower. Then I will be using like a fluffy brush because right now it looks a little harsh. Then I'm going to be taking the shade Angelic right in the inner corner of the eye. Next, I'm going to be taking the Marc Jacobs gel liner and putting it on my lower lash line and also tight lining. Then I will be taking the Kat Von D ink gel liner in Trooper, and I'm only showing you one eye just because I've always show like my liner. Like, you get the gist. I'm doing a cat eye. If you want to see an in-depth video, then let me know. I'll show you how I do my cat eye. Cat eyes are my favorite. So then I'm going to be setting or prepping my lashes for my false lashes. I'm going to be using, you guessed it, House of Lashes Iconic. These are so flirty and big, and they're perfect for like a Valentine's Day night out. I will also be putting mascara on my lower lash line and buffing out that powder. Part 1 of my highlighter, I'm going to be taking these Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops. This is the shade in Sunlight, and applying it first to my cheekbones and admiring the gorgeousness of it. I'm using my beauty blender to fade it out. Then I will be taking Jeffree Star highlighter in Ice Cold, and I was just kind of worried that it didn't show on camera, but look at how highlighted and gorgeous this is. I'll be taking it on the upper parts of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, and on my Cupid's bow. For my lipstick today, I tried my hand at lip contouring. This is baby lip contouring because I was just kind of playing around. So I'm using the Huda Beauty Lip Contour Pencil in Gossip Girl. And I'm so excited my local Sephora is carrying her stuff because, yes, I love it. So as you can see, this is like kind of as far as lip contouring got, but it made my lips look so big. Then I'm going to take the shade Rose Madder by Jeffree Star and fill that in. These two shades together were so perfect. I love the way this look came out. It is so like romantic and Valentine's-y. So with that done and being said, this look is complete. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.